SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And this one goes out of bounds on the opening kickoff. That is a rough start for the kicker and his team as the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get this up to the 44. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Second and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one complete to Brown. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's going to have the Chiefs, and he is going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable?
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. Throwing now, Mahomes. Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Los Angeles. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Mahomes. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's a first carry for their running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And the Chargers have a first and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Chargers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Mahomes back. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
Chargers 14, Chiefs 7.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
1st and 10. A run with Harris. He'll work forward for a couple. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. Second down and 8. Harris, the man in motion. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Man in motion is Brown. They go play action with Mahomes. throw, left side, is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They face second down and 7. Now, Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's her. Now here's another ball that's intercepted.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be returnable for Rager. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. This drive begins with a run by Harris. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
I think I'm ready for kids. She said, when to stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brick. I'm going off the fence. They switch. Yeah, me and my team go back.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Patrick to throw. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's 3rd and 2. To throw is Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Short pass taken in by Kelsey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He keeps it himself.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. To throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on 4th down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge 4th down stop.
And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now it's Herbert. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
First down throw, Mahomes. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
21, Chiefs 14.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, L.A.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. George Karlaftis there to make the play. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now, Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
The gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Herbert. Open man, left side. He's got it. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Give up the middle to Harris. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's the gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the 3rd quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on 4th down. I'm being aggressive.
They'll run the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the...
And he's in. Tyler Conklin, touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Point after now from Dicker. He gets it to go, and the Chargers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Storms are minor, but you know she living major. When you flying up, you see ain't no cables. Told her what happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas. One time.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
With the score, Chargers.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw again. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and...
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Third and goal. Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And the defense rallies to the ball. Brings him down at the 5. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Field goal would only do so much. They need a touchdown to close the gap. It is 4th down and goal. Here's Mahomes. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They run it over center with Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Harris again. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a 1st down.